How's it going? I'm Chill, and today I'm going to show you why Viper players will thrive on Valorant's newest map, Breeze. Breeze is a big map with a lot of long lanes that favor long gunfights. When we look at the size and many angles on Breeze, Viper's wall is going to play a large role in reducing the amount of angles you need to watch. Using her wall along with her poison orb will be key to taking sites safely and effectively. First, we'll take a look at attack and defense setups, then we'll go over some additional lineups for your poison orb and post-plant mollies, and finally we'll cover some Viper pit areas that will help you secure the round. How are you feeling about the new map so far? Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. There's still so much to learn since the map has only been out for a week or so, but I believe this guide can help you get ahead of the game. Let's get into it. We'll start over on A site. Before the round starts, you can position yourself on this box and aim at the front left corner. Look up until your knife lines up here. Moving up into A ropes, use the lineup shown and then move your wall so that it cuts off the A bridge entrance. You can see the change from a thin line to a thick line. This wall will cut off the entryway from mid-wood doors, A switch, including the stairs leading into site, and the entrance to A bridge. You can activate your poison orb, making it super dangerous for the defending players to push out of A switch if your wall is down. After successfully planting default, we'll head back to where we threw our poison orb, except now we'll stay on the ground and move into this corner. Look up for a lineup using this corner on the metal panels. And there's your default setup for A. Alright, let's head over to B now. There's a couple ways to wall off this site, but I believe splitting the site in half cuts off the most angles as opposed to placing a wall closer to the entrances to site. We can throw down our poison orb on the bomb and head back to mid cannon for an easy molly lineup. Not only is the poison orb molly combo extremely powerful, you can activate the poison orb as soon as you hear the enemy begin defusing. You can peek to hold the angle, turn off the poison orb, and take out the diffuser, who, by the way, just took 50 damage. For the lineup, we're going to stand against this box and the wall and look up at the tree. Easy. Now that B is covered, we have a couple options for a mid push. Move into this corner where these speakers are and line up your wall as shown. This wall cuts off anyone coming through mid wood doors, mid shoot, the new gimmick, and mid nest. If we come back to the pillar in mid, we can use this poison orb lineup for two reasons. One, it blocks off the left side of site for anyone playing B, and two, it allows you to use that dangerous poison orb molly combo after the plant. Alternatively, if your mid push brings you through B elbow, you can use this lineup to completely cover mid nest. Just make sure to jump and throw at the same time or it'll only cover the majority of nest. Let's move on to some defender side strats. Starting at A, we can separate all of mid, including mid wood doors, mid itself, elbow, and tunnel. You can aim your wall through A hall, but you will sacrifice the wall covering mid doors, so you'll have to decide what you think works best here. That is a lot of coverage. Be sure to communicate with your teammates when using this wall. Next, we'll head to B and throw a wall that blocks off the entrance to site, elbow, and mid. Pretty self-explanatory on this one, but it'll be very effective at preventing a B push. Here's a good default spot to throw your poison orb since the wall doesn't block tunnel, and don't worry, we have some extra spicy one-ways coming up. If you are playing the role of bomb planter on your team, try out this one way for A bridge. Not only does it cover the bridge itself, but it acts as a one-way beneath the bridge. Nice little 2-for-1 Costco deal right there. At the start of a round, you can position yourself between the starting barrier and the wall at metal doors. Look up and aim in this corner. Toss your poison orb for a one-way at elbow. I had a feeling Riot put that hole in the ceiling for a reason. For a little bonus post-plant molly lineup, I found this cheeky little spot at the bottom of chute. Use this circle crosshair in the middle of this stone structure for a long-range molly. Keep in mind you might not be able to hear the bomb being defused from this range, so it might be useful in very niche situations. Now that you have a solid understanding of Viper's regular setups, let's take a look at some Viper pit spots. Here's a great spot to activate your ult on defense for A. You get a little cubby between the edge of the ult and the boxes. You also cover default plant and have a little room to flank if an attacker decides to push into sight. Next, we have a standard entry into A site. You're going to want to use this only if your team has basically taken control of the site, otherwise you're a sitting duck. Moving on to B, we can use both the Viper wall and ult here to further deter a B site take. The wall extends through the entrance so you can deny the attackers an ult orb, or allow your teammates to pick up the orb. Finally, we have a B site entry. Similar to the A entry, we want to make sure there's some coverage since the spot is exposed to a few angles. It crawls right up to default for an easy plant. And that's going to be it for me. If you liked the video, a thumbs up helps the video gain more traction. Subscribe if you like more content from me, and ring the bell to get notified when my next video comes out. Thanks for your time. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.